sorry. Someone called. I wonder if I... No, I should just leave it on. Okay. I'm just going to give it a few seconds and see if it will kind of acclimate on its own. Because that's so crazy. I don't like when that happens. I'm so sorry. And I'm just going to wait and see if that person comes back. If Aries comes back. So I can finish Aries reading. Because that was so crazy. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. When you have to like follow up with the... Oh my gosh. I'm really hoping that the right people find this live right now. And I hope that the right people are drawn into this live. I cannot believe that. Any other time, no one calls. What is that? I am trying to reel you back on in. I'm going to purposely shuffle for that, Aries. So let's go ahead and continue to channel Aries. Let's continue to channel Aries. Hi. Hi. Are you Aries? Because I have been channeling your energy. So I hope that you are the Aries that was receiving this reading. Because I definitely kept going for your reading. Yes. Okay, perfect. So, Aries, I was stating that we had the Magician, and the Magician represents that you contain all the power and all the elements that you need within yourself, and that you don't have to look outside of yourself to find any form of answers, because you have everything you need within you. And you are a master manifester, and you are capable of manifesting the new life that you want. With that being said, the World card represents the ending of an old cycle. And with the ending of this completion and this old cycle, in order for you to manifest a new version of yourself, you have to basically completely end the old version. So that way you can step into this new version and be that version of yourself that you need to be for you. And this might take a little bit of planning. This might take you being very strategic. This might take you being strategic, planning, or even vocalizing yourself even more in a better way that you really need to, in order to really get your point across, get your message across. So whatever you're manifesting, understand that you are fully capable of having it. If you are literally reinventing yourself, then you are doing a great job at it, but it just requires you to let go of the old version of you that no longer exists. Let's see. I have more for you. Give me 1 second. Let me shuffle it up. What else is Aries to know? What else is Aries to know? Okay, we got a couple cards here. Let's start from the back. Temperance, representing to be patient with yourself, Aries. Be patient with your new journey, and recognize that everything that you are currently learning, Aries, is a part of the journey. The people that you will come across, the places you will come across, and the challenges you will face. Hello, welcome. Drop your zodiac sign in the chat, and I'm doing general readings. Don't be in such a rush to get to where you're going, Aries, and just trust that everything is happening the way it's happening for a reason. Just be patient with yourself and be patient with the journey, and understand that you will achieve and reach your goals. In order to fully reach your goals, you have to be up for a challenge. You have to be capable of controlling your passion and knowing when to give things all of your energy and when to hold on to your energy, knowing when to pour all of that momentum out, but of course not backing down, holding on to being stern and standing 10 toes. And when you're doing all of this, you will quickly start to see abundance flow in for yourself. You will quickly start to see your like fruits of your labor kind of flow in for you. So just trust the process and understand that everything is happening the way that it's supposed to, and be sure to let go of the things that no longer serve you or that you even align with anymore. You know, it's okay to end a chapter that just doesn't fit you anymore. And that is what I have for you, Aries. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the next person. Go ahead and drop your zodiac signs into the chat. Aries, I hope that resonated with you. My throat is a dry. Where's my water? I stay doing this, guys. Like, I always forget to grab my water bottle before I jump in. All right. Who is next? Who wants a general reading next? Drop your zodiac signs in the chat. Let's see. If not, I will go through the elements. That's earth, air, fire, water. And yeah, so that's what's next. Let's see. We already did earth signs. No problem. Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate it. I appreciate you commenting. I appreciate you interacting with me. And while we're all here, let me just say thank you guys for 200 subscribers. I'm very proud of that. I know that YouTube can sometimes be challenging to grow, and I'm growing so fast, and I'm so excited about it. So thank you guys. I do appreciate your support. Let's see. Let's go ahead and jump into the next element reading. Who is next? Let's see. Let's do air signs. Thank you, thank you. Let's see, air signs. Let's do air signs. Oh, air signs. Ooh, air signs. What's you guys going on? Air signs. So that is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Happy birthday, Aquariuses. The Knight of Pentacles, representing that you guys are on your way to creating solid ground. You're on your way to creating more stability for yourself, something that is more tangible and that will last generations from now. That is your overall goal. That is where your sight is set, and trying to make generational wealth. Maybe, excuse me, I don't have my water. This could be financially. This could be buying land. This could be in emotional and mental wealth. Whatever this is stability for you, and trying to gain as much stability that you possibly can. And you know and you recognize that this is taking longer than usual, but that is only because it is literally you. This is literally you creating something extremely stable. This is you creating something that is more tangible for generations to come. With the Queen of Pentacles reminds us to nurture everything that we have going on. Nurture ourselves, nurture our goals, nurture our families, but especially ourselves. Be sure to ground yourself and to really pour into the things that you have going on around you. Make sure everything is kind of solid and stable. Let's see, what else do we have? Air signs, you could be feeling very left out. So this could be you feeling like too many times you have been left in the cold. Too many times things have not been exactly in your favor, or just haven't worked out exactly how you want to or how you need it to. And so this could be an overall worry for you, trying to create this new tangible or this new stability in your life, or even just trying to achieve this maintainable goal where you're like, oh, things often don't work out in my favor. But that was the past version of you. Go ahead and let that go. You'll also be moving. You'll be moving away from the things that just aren't aligned with you. You're letting that go. You don't want to really give it any more of your energy. You're retracting your emotions. You're withdrawing your emotions from anything that's not really aligned for you. You can actually see, and it's almost like you can see and predict what's next for you. You can feel what's coming next for you. That's why you're taking so much action. It's like you can see it in the horizon. You can envision it. You can imagine it, because you know exactly what you're shooting for and where you would like for things to go. So just keep on going, and don't worry about how things played out in the past. Don't worry about if it's going to work out in your favor or not. Just know that it will work out in your favor if you say so and believe so. That's all I have for my air signs. We are going to move into fire signs. Going to move into fire signs. We're going to move into fire signs. I don't know what's happening over here. Okay. Fire signs, fire signs. Let's move into the fire signs. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Hello. Drop your zodiac signs in the chat. Let's see. Fire signs. We have the King of Wands, representing that you should be being very assertive. You should be embodying being very assertive, or you already are very assertive, very goal driven, very passionate, can be very aggressive at times, very outspoken, very, leader like energy already. This could also be spirit letting you know that you need to embody these traits and be more leader like. By you embodying these traits and becoming this, stepping into your power, this is going to be you realizing that you are very abundant, or you are capable of achieving abundance quickly. Maybe you're even someone that touches money often, and you know that you're very capable of bringing abundance into your life. It's just about, I'm feeling like this is mostly about like being confident, learning to have strong confidence right now. Let's see. What else does fire signs need to know? What else does fire signs need to know? Fire signs. Oh, we also have the King of Swords. So not only are you standing with the confidence, but you're also going to need to be capable of vocalizing yourself, spreading your word, and planning, being strategic, not being so what is the spontaneous for a lack of a better word, is being spontaneous. This is you being more controlled versus your version of yourself where you're already very fiery, you're already very aggressive, very passionate. This is you kind of pulling back and being more controlled and showing assertiveness in a way of, I can make people kind of fold to the way I want them to when they hear my voice, when they hear the way I speak, when they hear the way I carry myself, they notice the way I carry myself, versus you having to be loud and aggressive. Let's see. This is a transition moment for you. This is something where you are literally just kind of embracing the change, embracing your change, your growth. So, fire signs, you guys are really growing right now. And you're starting to realize that from the abundance that you have flowing in. So now you guys are transforming. You're transforming into a better version of yourself. Like I said, it's less aggression and more calm, cool, collected. But so when I speak, it is powerful. It is something that people listens to. This is some like there doesn't need to be any aggression in your voice because of the fact that people already listen when you speak and getting your point across without using fear and just becoming a more relaxed version of yourself as well. If you are not this aggression, then just becoming more relaxed and kind of being more controlled and being more planned. Let's see, is there anything else fire signs need to know? As you are transforming and you are growing and you are allowing things to happen around you, understand that your um your manifestations are growing in. Your manifestations are coming in, they are developing, you are developing. Everything that you're asking for is growing. Even if you cannot see it yet, trust that they are still growing. Things are flowing in. You don't have to worry about if it's working out or not. It is working out. Just have faith and trust in your process. This is your growth process. This is your avenue. Just take your time and allow things to play out how they're supposed to. We're going to move on to water signs. I wish I could find my water. Okay. All right. Water signs. Water signs. Water signs. Ooh, ooh. Water signs. You are overcoming fears. You're overcoming fears, you're overcoming traumas, you're overcoming self doubt, anything that once used to be a negative in your mind. You are overcoming this. You are letting go of what doesn't really align with you anymore when it comes to those negative aspects, like your trauma, like your mindset, like your negative self talk, or even negative things that close people to you have said, things of that nature. Anything like that, you are getting ready to overcome. You're leaving those things behind and you're moving forward. Water signs, your manifestations are growing in, even if you're not seeing them just yet, even if they're not exactly in front of you. Trust that they are flowing in and allow yourself to still be confident. By you putting yourself out there, water signs, you are already overcoming a lot of fears. You're already overcoming a lot that was holding you back. Now there's no more self-doubt. You are facing the things that was scaring you. You are literally just embracing all of your shadow self. Anything that was like hidden in your closet, you are like facing them head on. You're diving in and you're not allowing yourself to avoid them anymore. You're taking everything on head on. And this is literally like, what do we call that? We call that a life lesson, I guess, or a spiritual journey. This could be a spiritual growth, spiritual awakening that is happening for you, that you are blossoming by facing all of the things, all of the doubts, all of the disbeliefs. You're facing all of this and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take on the things that I'm afraid of. And then with the hangman, you're also transforming. You're allowing yourself to realign and you are coming out a better version of yourself. And this is all still like spiritual growth and life lessons. There's a lot of things that you needed to learn, and now you are kind of seeking all of the answers within yourself and kind of healing certain different points. We also have the Ten of Wands representing that you are putting in a lot of work. You are being focus driven. You are hard at work. Hello, Cancers. We will move right on into Cancers. We are already in our water signs. So you are right on time. But let's wrap that up and I will jump right into Cancer. So let's see. And I want to use a different deck because I've already shuffled that one so many times. So, all right, Cancer. Let's go ahead and jump right on in for you, Cancer. If you can do me a favor and thumbs up the live, that would be great. Cancer. We have the Page of Swords representing some form of news could be coming to you. Some form of news could be traveling to you. And this is, of course, I'm feeling like this is by telephone or face-to-face. So you're going to be finding something out soon. Ooh. Yeah, with the Three of Wands, this could be some form of good news coming your way. Something that you might be already working on or manifesting, trying to bring into your life. Because with the Three of Wands representing, you can kind of foresee something happening already. You can foresee these things playing out for yourself. You can already see yourself achieving these goals, even if you haven't exactly already, because you've already envisioned them, or you know exactly what you're working towards. So this good news could be pushing you towards your goals a lot more. I'll let those go. Let's see. There could be some form of arguments happening with you, Cancers. This is something where there's like a lot of passionate energy here. There's a lot of fiery energy, Cancer, where someone is, I'm feeling like someone's trying to hold you back and keep you from doing what's the next for you, the next step for you, even though you kind of want to move forward. Maybe whatever you're doing is really triggering them. Maybe someone doesn't want to see you surpass them. Either way, your next steps, your next goals and achievements is going to upset someone. And because you're finding more and more opportunities are coming, maybe like a phone call for like a job is coming in, or a new opportunity for whatever you're creatively doing is coming in, and you're like, yes, I can see this working out for me. I can see this working out in my favor. And you're ready to leap on this opportunity, but someone else is not happy about this. Someone else is going to try to stop you or stand in your way of this. There could just be a disagreement behind it, or some form of reasoning why they're standing in your way. You are going to dive in even more. And I feel like this is a very Cancer thing. Like if you tell them not to, they're going to anyway. So, this is you like, you know what, I know exactly what I want and I know exactly where I'm going and how I'm going to do this, how I want things to play out. So you're kind of getting ready to put all your eggs in one basket. And you know, it's crazy. The original Two of Wands card is a person holding the world in their hand and a like wand in the other hand, and then there's another wand behind them, representing that you have a backup plan, but you know exactly what it is that you want and where you're going and what you would like to achieve next when this is all presented to you, right? And then with the World card represents there will be completions happening because you are deciding to step into this new version of yourself. You're stepping into the version of you where you're like, okay, I have this, or I now attain a certain amount of what I want, so I might as well keep moving forward. I might as well just keep on striding forward. But while you stride forward, that means you will have to let go of either the backup plan or the old version of you, the scared version of you, whatever it is. Complete that cycle you've completed, and you're learning new life lessons. You're growing in a new way, developing in a better way. I hope that resonated with you, Cancer. That is what I have for you. That is what I got for you, Cancer. I wish I had water right now. Whew. Where is my water? Okay, we're gonna jump back in And I think originally I started with earth signs, so I'm going to go back to earth signs because I don't think I got to finish that because my microphone cut off. So we are going to dive back into the earth signs. I think I'm going to go back to my original right away deck. Let's see. Let's see. Earth signs, there could be someone trying to pull you into their nonsense, trying to pull you into their drama. They're trying to pull you down to their level. This is misery loves company kind of energy. You're going to be taking action against this. You're going to be making quick decisions. This could be you deciding to cut this person off, move away from this person, distance yourself, but not before you get to speak your mind, you know. You're not really going to be pulled into their nonsense or their drama, but you are going to make a quick decision about what you would like to do with this person. Let's see. There's a big changes happening for you, earth signs. This change is something to be embraced, not something to be feared. This is something for you to look forward to and to kind of grasp the fact that these changes are happening. And I feel like the first glimpse of the changes is the disagreements with people or the childish energy happening around you that you're trying to like move away from. This is the quick decision making that you have going on, along with the star card representing that you are going to rise up into the position that you need to after cutting these people off and distancing yourself from the drama. You will embrace the new change and rise up into the position that you need to present yourself in, right? With the Chariot, we have challenges being faced and overcome. And I feel like this is with your new version of yourself, your new life. So if I just feel like a lot of you are really like, you know, what is that? Reinventing yourself, rebranding yourself right now. And so the old childish BS isn't really what you want to like be associated with. You don't really want to really be drawn into that anymore. You kind of just want to be the new relaxed version of yourself, the better version, the more stabilized version. So you don't really have time to really like entertain things that are pretty much draining you. And then with the Chariot, I think that that's one of your biggest challenges, like overcoming that and letting go of that version of yourself, letting go of that old scene, those old people, you know. But that doesn't mean that the new branded version of you doesn't come with challenges. This new branded version of you could come with challenges because this is something that you're not used to. Excuse me. This is something that you're not used to, and this is you bettering yourself. So of course you're going to have challenges. Of course you are going to be faced with the things that are not easy. But of course you are also built to overcome those things. Let's see. All right, earth signs. That's it. That's it. That's all I got. Well, I have been up here for 30 minutes and I'm tired and I'm hot and I'm hungry. So I will come back. But I will come back and but first I need to go cook dinner. And I'm hungry. So thank you all for joining. I'm going to come back maybe in about 2-3 hours. We'll see. And we will do some more readings. But also I need to get some water. My throat is dry, y'all. So thank you for joining and I will be back.